You are now live. Okay. Merry Christmas.
Hello. Okay, we are live. Can't wait for Ashley Peterson to join us.
Let me just start doing this now.
So this Ashley is going to put down what our codes are for this live. And for those of you that have already joined, I'm going to tell you, every 10 minutes or so, I will announce that if you want to win free wrestling kiss, because Ashley, not this Ashley, Ashley Peterson has Elizabella Cosmetics, which specializes in the lips. So to, give away for this live, we are going to be giving a wrestling kiss free lip aug for one of our lucky viewers. So in order to register, you need to go to the post for this live. I feel like this is so high up. Like, is this really high up? Well, you have to go to the post for the live, and you have to like the post and tag two friends and put like kiss or something like that. Right? Kiss? Mm-hmm. You want to do?
Let's do kiss.
I'm going to lower this, which is for wrestling kiss. So only those that see that will know what that means. So that is for a free lip aug for our lucky viewers that is watching our live. And I can see the numbers dwindling because everyone's probably jumping off to go do that. But we are waiting for Ashley Peterson to join. She is the founder of Elizabella Cosmetics. You see her there?
No. It should pop up here.
Elizabella Cosmetics has amazing glosses and liners and beautiful colors and
really beautiful colors.
I have it actually pulled up here on my laptop. Hold on. Yeah, she's got glam kits and she's got all different kinds of stuff. So check it out. And we are just waiting for her to join us. I'm gonna put this right here so you can look at it. And so let's.
I'm just putting this in. Sorry.
So we're gonna give also how much percentage off? 15% off the 3 YovinoMD products that we gave Ashley to try out. They are the filler in a bottle, the growth factor, right? And what was the third one?
The Ideal Toner.
The Ideal Toner. So toners help set your makeup. They also help. Oh, there she is.
Absorption.
Wait, view request.
Yeah.
Right here. Go live.
She's coming.
And so we thought those would be the 3 products that would be great for her. Yay! How are you?
Wow, you look so beautiful. Cheers.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even have any wine. Darn. I know I need some.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, right? Well, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here.
We
We're
will
so excited.
Never miss an opportunity to talk about lips, to talk about beauty.
Absolutely. Always ready to talk about that, huh?
Yeah. So we're trying to get rid of the comments that are on your face, but so how's everything going? Tell us all about, Ashley.
Thank you. Everything's going really, really well right now. I'll be leaving for Detroit very soon. I kind of go back and forth. So our lives are a little crazy right now, but everything's going well. I just had one launch of mini kits for Elizabella Cosmetics last week. We sold out. So now I'm preparing for our next launch, which is coming up November 8th. So extremely, insanely busy right now, but everything is going well. Everything's going great, so I won't complain.
For sure. Now, are the glam kits the same as your mini kits?
No, so the glam kits are, we have full-size lipsticks and then we have mini lipsticks. Ooh. So the mini kit includes 3 of the mini lipsticks, whereas the glam kits include full-size lipsticks.
Full-size. Oh, I think I would love the mini ones. I'm always losing my stuff. I don't know about you, but like they're rolling out of my pants, or they're in my front pocket, or I sit down, they fall out.
Yeah.
Out of the car, I find them on the ground. Like
or they're like in a purse that you used to go somewhere last Friday.
I got lip liners like in every pocket of like every single bag of mine.
Right. I
kind of like it that way because it's like if you're in a hurry and you just grab a bag, you already have something in there.
Exactly.
Right. I have my driver's license in each of my bags too.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm always losing it. But I always misplace That's a different story. Yeah. My lipstick and my driver's license seems to always somehow
follow you.
Disappear.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I hear you. And that's the licensing. That's actually a really good idea. So you just always have one handy, huh?
Right.
Well, you know what I had to do? I had to resort to taking a photo with my cell phone. And so it's saved in my favorites because I'm like, I don't have my, here it is. It's right here on this. And some people take it, but you know.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
I lose it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm constantly changing my purses and then I misplace it and I'm like, where do I have it? Or say I went outside for a run and I put it in my, my shirt and then it's gone and, that kind of stuff. So
right.
It's a running joke with my husband and I, but whatever. So tell us about Elizabella. So how did you start it? I saw that your mother actually was your inspiration. Tell us all about that.
Yes. So my mother is one of the hardest working women I know. Literally since as far back as I can remember, she's always just worked extremely hard. And in addition to working her full-time job, for a while, she took on selling Mary Kay as well. So first of all, my mom and I both love beauty. And, she got me my first little makeup set at 5. And I have been in love ever since then. Aww. And so, that was something we did together. She was like, hey, we're doing this together. So we would throw Mary Kay parties. I would help her with her inventory, just all those kinds of things. So I not only got to see how hard she worked, but then also like that entrepreneurial side of it as well. And then of course I got to play in her makeup all the time. So, which is always fun, and so she was just a really big inspiration to me. And even when I started Elizabella Cosmetics, she's a project manager and she gets paid a lot of money to do it, but she did it for me for free when I first started. And it was like so helpful. It was just because I'm a very creative individual. I don't have that structured mindset like she does. So having her come on board to help me with that get that structure going in my business was so crucial to me in the beginning. And even now, I ask her advice on business things all the time, and she's just always there to help me. So yeah, she was a huge, huge factor in like what drives me and in my work ethic. She instilled a work ethic in me that is like, if you don't have that from a young age, I feel like it's really hard to get that when you get older.
Oh, for sure. Mm-hmm. Now, do you think right now it's really your focus on the lips? Do you think you'll branch out and start doing other, cosmetics within the same line?
So, honestly, a lot of people have asked me that and I've thought about it, but what was my motivation driving factor behind starting with just lips is the fact that I actually don't like wearing a lot of makeup all the time. Like it may seem like it because a lot of times when people see me, I'm made up to go somewhere, but I enjoy getting glam. I enjoy being made up, but on a normal everyday basis, I am makeup free, usually in athleisure, Adidas or something like that, because I work from home. So unless I have like a meeting or a reason to get dressed, I'm not like one of those women that's going to get dressed every day. That's just not my life. And I'm not going to sit there and do my makeup every day.
Right.
So, and one thing that my mom always used to tell me was you could have no other makeup on. And if you just put lipstick on, it looks like you pulled it together, So that was really something like, and even when I was younger, I didn't start wearing like foundation and all that until I was, I don't know, late 20s, probably mid to late 20s, outside of, I modeled for a while in LA and all that. So outside of getting made up for things like that or for events or whatever, I was not like a heavy makeup wearer like that all the time. And so I really wanted to focus on lips because that's where my real passion was. And that's what I really loved a lot. So I'm, getting more into the full face makeup, especially with having so many things that I have to do. But I've never been one that's like really good at eyeshadow. It takes me a very long time to do my eyeshadow. So I'm just not 100% sure yet that that's the direction that I want to take the company in, but I've had a lot of people ask about it. So I'm considering, but I really wanted to stay true to what I loved and what I knew best, which was lips.
Which is lips, yeah.
I know. I feel like since COVID, all I do now, I have lash extensions. So all I do is like lip liner and lip gloss. every day, and
lip bugs.
I do, yeah. And that's like pretty much it. Like even today, you know what I mean? I just put like a dab of concealer on, and then I did my lips, and I'm like, I get it now, you know? Because
Yeah.
I was reading, you know, and it talks about how, you know, you like lips and lashes, you know, and that's the same.
Yes, I am. I feel like if you have bomb lashes and bomb lips, you really don't. You can throw a little bit of highlighter on, a little bit of powder, but you don't have to have all of that to be beautiful and to look or feel pulled together.
Right. Totally. I love that. And now the color palette, you know, all of the beautiful colors, you know, how did you come up with what colors to use?
So honestly, I love lipstick so much that I just, you know, I can't even tell you how many samples I've gone through, how many different formulas I've tried, and how many things I've done. But honestly, it's like when I see something, I can just see a shade and I can see myself or other people in it. And I just know that it's going to work. And so that's kind of my process. I wish it was more like, you know, in depth than that. But I honestly, I try every single thing out, and I try it out for a while before I release it. And I wear it around, you know, I get other opinions on it. I always ask other people what they think of it as well. But that's honestly how I do it. I kind of go about, you know, of course, the season. You want to go with the seasons, like the new colors that I'm launching very soon will be all fall colors. You know, I did in May, I launched 8 new nudes, and I did nudes from the lightest nude to the darkest nude because I really wanted something to fit everyone's skin complexion and skin tone as their perfect nude. So I really try to take into account all different ethnicities. I really try to take into account undertones and just what will look best on the widest variety of women. And I try to go from there. And I kind of follow my gut and what I feel like looks good.
Yeah, for sure. How is it with lipsticks finding what's going to look good on all skin tones? You know what I mean? I get like the foundation, but you know, that's a very interesting point, right? What's going to look good on myself or Dr. Sarah?
I feel like certain things don't look good with my color because I'm so olivey that, you know, some of them just wash me out too much or are too bright or too this or too that or too yellow, you know, that don't look good with my tone.
Right, right. And honestly, that's another thing is that like not every single lipstick is going to fit every single person. That's why when I launched, for instance, the nudes, I had 8 different shades of nude to choose from because my nude is not going to be your nude, you know? And I think it's really important to keep that in mind when choosing shades. So like even with my new collection that I'm launching next week, November 8th, that actually is something that, okay, I have 4 different shades launching. This shade, the darkest shade, is going to look really good on my melanin rich, deeply chocolate complected women. You know, this shade is going to look really good on fair skinned women. So when I launch a collection, I try to get at least 1 lipstick in there that's going to look perfect on every complexion, no matter the undertone.
Right. Love that. That's important. I think for when I was in college, I worked at Sephora, you know, and there's so many things with undertones. There's so many things with just all different types of complexions, you know. I think like the one color, and even then there's different variations of it that can almost everyone can pull off is like a red. But it's not the same red for everyone, you know?
Right. And then so many women are scared of red. I found that out when I started actually like doing trade shows and things like that. I found out that so many women are scared of red and I just couldn't understand. I was like, girl, like I promise there's a red for you. I feel like every woman has a perfect red and they need to find that perfect red, honey, and because I am a total red lipstick wearer. But no, I'm definitely, you know, in agreement with you. There is a certain red or a certain nude, a certain color family that's right for everyone. So that's why I have such a range of colors, because I really want every woman to go to ElizabellaCosmetics.com and feel like they can find their perfect shade with the perfect lip tracer, with the perfect gloss, to all pull it together and look amazing with just your lips and your lashes.
Right.
I mean, I love the fact that in your glam kits, you did pair the liners with the glosses. And that's so great because sometimes you're like, well, will this one look good with that? Or you don't know. And so you just kind of roll the dice and hope it goes. And then, you know, but it's great that you've already paired yours up, you know. You're like,
Thank you. Thank you. That was the idea, because I found that, especially with doing trade shows, I found that a lot of women just didn't know how to put the colors together. And so it wasn't that they didn't want to try it. They just didn't know how to try it necessarily.
Right.
And so actually that's what I do. I literally just sit there and come up with different color combos and try them, test them out, see how they look together. And that's how I put my kids together.
now, if there was one thing you couldn't live without, would it be the gloss? Would it be the liner? Or would it be the lipstick?
Doctors.
Oh my God. No. Oh, that's a
How
tough.
is a girl to choose?
No. Honestly, I would say the lipstick. I can't live without the lipstick. Yeah, because especially with the way that our wands are, you can use the wand as a lip tracer. Now, you're not going to have the same definition that you would with a lip tracer, but you can wear the lipstick without a lip tracer and like get away with it.
Okay.
But I don't want to choose. But if I had to choose, I would take the lipstick.
Yeah.
You know, we had announced before you had come on that we are giving away a free lip augmentation for anybody that is watching you live to complement your beautiful lipsticks and lip glosses and tracers. And so if they
I wish I could take part.
I know. Next time you're in LA, you do have to come and see us.
I will.
Yeah.
I've never tried it because I'm a little scared, but like I kind of would be interested to see what it's like.
I think most people have such the wrong idea about like a lip aug, and you know, they think like it's like a duck lip, or you know what I mean. But now it's been so long, and the training and the injections is so evolved that I've never once gotten anything but a compliment on my lips, and she's been doing them for almost 2 years. So it's like such a misconception, you know what I mean? You just have to go to the right practitioner, you know.
Right.
It's like finding a hairstylist. You have to find the right one.
And then your hair looks like amazing.
Yes.
You know, but if they go to my Instagram, they look at the post with you on it. They just have to like that post and tag 2 friends and say lip aug or kiss, because it's Wrestling Kiss. I'll be giving away Wrestling Kiss for 1 lucky viewer.
Oh, how nice.
Join us live, and then we'll pick it at the end or something like that.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So where are you right now? Do you live in LA, or where are you right now?
No, I live in Texas. We live in Texas. That's like home. That's our home.
Home in Texas. And then you said you'll be going to Detroit.
Yes. So I go back and forth, and it's a little insane, but yes. So.
You know, home for me, where I was born and raised, was Michigan. And so I lived in a suburb of Detroit. Yeah. I lived in Orchard Lake.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one yet. We pretty much just been like right in Detroit, and we went to like DeBucks, and I don't know, like we went to that corn maze. I don't know where that was located exactly.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, so we haven't had an opportunity to just like really, really, my husband can't really go many places either, you know, so we haven't had an opportunity to really explore, but honestly, I think it's so full of culture. Like, it wasn't what I expected. I will say that. It wasn't what I expected.
Yeah. Well, you know, I had moved out many years ago. It's been probably, it's been a long time, but my parents just moved out 3 years ago. So I would go every summer and visit and stuff like that. I loved it. The summer is amazing there. But I know Detroit was really making a comeback because they got to a point where it was like they're really hurting trying to like sell art at the, you know, DIA and all this other stuff. And now I think they've really made a big comeback to try more I'm more housing, more everything there, and trying to like sort of revamp the city. So I'm happy for it.
Absolutely. And that was one thing that I noticed is that you could tell that they're trying to develop the city more. You know, there's newer buildings, like you said, a lot of newer restaurants. We did go out to eat a lot while I was there because we love to eat. And so we love trying new places, and I mean, really great food. We were able to try different cuisines and everything. So, you know, we were able to go, we took our kids to the Science Museum. They have like a lot to do, actually.
They do, yeah.
Yeah. So I I was really happy about that because I wasn't sure what to expect because I think everyone has this certain expectation of Detroit just based off of what we may hear or see on the news or whatever. But it's actually quite nice. You know, I love the art in the city. I was just like looking around at all the artwork all over the buildings. I think it's amazing, honestly.
Yeah. It's a beautiful city. It really
Yeah.
is.
Absolutely. And you can definitely see the need as well. Actually, so my husband and I are going to be partnering with Athletes Corner, and we are going to be partnering with them for an initiative to give away 25,000 meals in the city of Detroit.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's
Thank
what we need right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I see that they're definitely building up. You can see all the beauty coming, you know. You can see that they're really trying to change the narrative in Detroit, but you can also see the lack and the need. And so we were blessed with the opportunity to have some amazing partners. And actually, it'll start off this Sunday. For every touchdown that the Lions get, we'll be able to donate 1,000 meals.
Oh, that's so great.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah. That's so cool.
So how do you spend Thanksgiving with him, you know, playing every year? It says, does that affect your Thanksgiving?
You know, we eat every Thanksgiving. So, last year, I believe they played on Thanksgiving.
The Lions play Thanksgiving Day every year.
Well, so he wasn't on the Lions last year. Last year he was with Washington last year.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So
but that Thanksgiving game, I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before they had a Thanksgiving game. Maybe last year too. I don't quite remember. But anyway, but I always cook. So I cook turkey, dressing, greens, yams, macaroni. I cook everything, basically. And we always eat.
Oh,
awesome.
What's been your favorite city to live in that you guys, because I know you've traveled around a bit. What's been your favorite?
Let me think about that. I think right now I would have, even though we didn't get to live there long, I enjoyed living in New Orleans.
Oh,
yeah. New Orleans, we were only there for like a few months, but there's so much culture in New Orleans. Of course, the food is amazing. So, you know, kind of can't beat that.
I love New Orleans.
It's just a different kind of vibe in New Orleans, you know? So it was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's so cool. So just for everyone joining right now, I just wanted to let everyone know that if they use the code AshleyTrio, they can get 15% off 3 of our YovinoMD skincare products. It's filler in a bottle, our growth factor serum, and our ideal toner. And Ashley, for you, when you are doing your makeup, do you use a setting spray? Do you use a toner? Do you use anything like that in your routine right now?
I do actually. I use a setting spray. I feel like you always, like when I'm really doing my makeup, I don't use it on every day, but when I really want my face to sit there, I feel like I have to have a setting spray. Absolutely. So, and I didn't know that the toner, that you could use it as a setting spray. That was something that I learned from you. So I'm definitely going to try that. And I'm going to, you know, let you guys know how I love it. But I really, first of all, like this right here. Yes, honey.
Yeah.
The filler in the bottle.
Yeah.
That's
everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makeup go on so smoothly and so, I mean,
Yes, I love it because I don't do like, I love, you know, facials and things like that, but I haven't gotten like fillers or anything like that yet. So I'm like, if I could have a filler in a bottle, then, you know, I mean, like, give it to me, girl. Yes, I'm all about a skincare routine. I love all beauty treatments. Give it to me. Like, I want everything.
I had a feeling, that's why I was like, I got to ask her if she wants to be on Behind the Beauty, because it just seemed like you're really into these things as far as like beauty treatments, skincare. What's some of your favorite things that you do on a regular basis?
Oh, absolutely. I love getting facials. I love hydrofacials. I love microdermabrasion. I love green pills. So I don't know if you guys, well, I know you guys know, but for those watching, green pills are like chemical pills, but they're all natural. So, I love a peel, honey.
Yeah.
Yes. micro needling, love micro needling. All things really. Those are my favorite things that I do. And I only get a peel maybe like 2-3 times a year. And honestly, it's just because you peel so much and you can't go anywhere for a few days. Or I would get if I could get one every month, I would.
Right. I know.
It is peel season.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have,
we have our October special.
It runs out in a few days.
Ooh, see,
25%
girl.
25% off skin peels, but that ends like on the 31st.
Yeah. So now that summer's over, you know, now's a good time to do the peels, right? You know,
absolutely. If you guys know a good place in Detroit, like text it to me.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I probably know people out there. Yeah, for sure. My
Yeah,
husband.
when I'm in LA, I'm gonna have to come see you for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, you know what? This is the perfect time to get a peel because you can pretend like you're a mummy when you go trick-or-treating with your kids.
Right.
You know, and you have to wear the mask anyway, so it's
Right.
like people are only seeing this much of your face. So, you know, throw on a hat, throw on your mask, and you're good.
Yeah.
Totally.
They canceled trick-or-treating in our neighborhood, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they pretty much canceled it everywhere.
Everywhere? Okay.
Unfortunately.
The Beverly Hills thing, they're a little strict here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking.
Now, how old? You have 2 boys?
I do.
And how
5
old are they?
and 9.
5 and 9. Oh.
She has 2 boys.
I've got 2 boys. They're a little older, though. 16 and 13.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good age gap, too. Yeah. Oh, man. I'm like, it seems to go by like that. I'm like, they both just turned 5 and 9. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 1 year until my oldest is in the double digits.
Right.
And it kind of makes me feel a little bit some kind of way, you know?
Right. For sure. They're growing up so quick.
Yeah. I mean, they are.
Yeah. Once they hit teenage stage, you're going to be like, okay, how many more days till they're out of the house?
When are you guys leaving again? Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to soak it all up until then, you know, because they're so funny. They're amazing, just smart, just.
Are they like, do you think they're going to be sports players? Are they seem like to be inclined like that?
Well, my oldest, absolutely. Like, I mean, he has literally, which my youngest has too, so I don't really know the difference, but my oldest, he's been at games like since he was 4 months old. So,
wow, yeah.
I mean, it's just like, and it's something like in him, like he's always throwing a ball. He's always, you know, just doing something, running around. You know, my youngest is very active, but he doesn't seem as into sports. You know, it's more just like running around for no reason. Whereas my oldest is running around with a football, you know? Yeah. So, and honestly, like, it was so funny because we were watching a game one day, one of the away games, and he said, that's going to be me one day. And I said, okay, then, baby, you visualize, you manifest, you said it, and it's done. Okay.
Right,
so
right.
He has gotten in his mind that this is what he's doing. There's no other option for him. So that's what it is.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the visualization and manifestation. And one of the things that I noticed was that it said that you had Elizabella Cosmetics on your vision board, or you had always wanted, you know, your own company. And I just love the idea of people doing their vision boards, and it's always such a fun, creative process. So tell us about your vision board and how it kind of has evolved over the years.
Absolutely. So I love vision boards. I do them all the time. I have a couple in my office and I'll take, you know, and I have them on a cork board sometimes, and that way I can change stuff out easily. But what I did was I had basically like a spider web, and I was in the center, and all of my loves, everything that I was interested in was connected. And so, you know, beauty, I mean, literally love all things beauty so much. And so cosmetics was right in there. So everything that I want to do is like attached to a part of me that has a passion for that, you know? So I never have wanted to just do something just to be doing it. You know, of course, you want to follow your passion in life. So that was something I did. You know, I had this spider web, and every time I accomplished something, being a model, I wanted to be a model. So I was 21 years old. My mom and dad said, hey, if you move to LA, we're not paying for anything. Okay.
Right.
So I went to LA. I actually met my uncle out there. He took me to all of the open calls in LA. I got signed by 4 models that day. I came back to Oklahoma, packed up, got everything ready to go. I think I was there for another month or 2 or something, and moved back to LA, moved in with my uncle. Didn't know anybody, didn't know anything. I had a friend actually that I had gone to high school and middle school with. She lived out in LA too, so I did know her. My uncle, thank God, lived there, and his girlfriend and her daughter were so amazing. They took me in, and just I slept on their couch for several months, and that's what I did, you know. So it's like everything I've ever wanted to do in life, I just decided like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then when I do it, I check that off of my vision board. Okay, that's done. We've conquered that. What else can we do? You know?
Right.
And that's how I go about my life. And so everything that I want to do, you know, I really believe in writing a vision, making it plain. So I've tried to, as much as possible, write down exactly what I want out of that, you know? And I feel like it helps me like stay focused. It helps me stay focused on the goal at hand, because especially being an entrepreneur, it can be a struggle. There can be a lot of times where you want to quit, you know?
Right.
So you have to kind of keep in the back of your mind, like, what's your goal here? What are you doing this for, you know? And so I'm thankful and grateful for the journey, but that's how I started. I literally just started this spider web, I call it, and everything that I loved that was connected to it. And then I said, okay, now how can I monetize this passion? What do I really want? And I've always done that since I was a kid. So I've remained pretty constant in what I wanted to do since I was a little girl, you know? Very type A personality, like my mom. We're very strong type A women. And so it's like, you know, this is what we're doing.
Right.
So what's on that spider web that you haven't gotten to yet?
Oh, girl, so many things. So many things. You know, I may be shooting for the moon up there, but we'll land like I'm shooting up here. We at least gonna get here. You know? So so many things on that list. I actually really wanted to be like a, you know, like a commentator almost, or like, for instance, something like The Real. Oh, that would be a dream job. Like, girl, pay me to talk about some stuff that I love to talk about anyway. Right. That's it. That's everything, you know? So that's something that's on my vision board that I haven't conquered yet. That's the one thing I'll tell you guys that is on my vision board that I haven't conquered yet, that I want so badly to do.
Yeah, I feel like you would be really good at that.
Yeah, maybe you could be a local correspondent or something like that.
You know, listen, help to God's ears.
Detroit needs some new faces.
Right.
I agree. Hey, Detroit.
Right. That would be super fun. Oh, I love that idea for you.
Thank you. I would love to do that. So we'll see where life takes us, you know. It's definitely in the plan, though.
Yeah. I love the idea of a spider web.
Yeah.
You know, and having the, you know, the center. I see that even in the office.
I was just going to say, we should have that on our board. Like, how come we haven't done that?
Right. Yeah, I see that, you know, especially with, you know, YovinoMD and our skincare line. You know, there's so many different ways that it can go.
Right. So cool. And that was something because, you know, I connected the first thing, it was my spider web. And then it was, okay, what's most important to me? So my family, my kids, you know, my faith, my this, that, and all of these things have to be connected, because if they're not connected, how does it make sense?
Right.
You know? Yeah.
That's a great way to look at it. That is a great way to look at it. One of the things that I also saw when we were just kind of, you know, looking into Ashley a little bit was all how you tried the different formulations, right? For all of your lipsticks and lip liners and lip glosses. And we, you know, we've done the same thing with YovinoMD skincare. You know, so tell us a little bit about your process and sort of all what that was like to getting the product ready to launch and be Elizabella Cosmetics.
Right. So I tried so many samples. I can't even tell you how many samples I tried. And for me, because I have worn lipstick for so long, it was like I knew what I was looking for. I knew what I wanted. I know consistency that it needs to be. And so I tried different formulas, you know, like, okay, the consistency could be a little better, the coverage could be a little better, the pigment could be a little better. And then I found my formula. I was like, oh, this is everything. Like the pigment, the way that it stays on for so long. And I mean, I had been a lipstick wearer for a long time. So it's like, okay, I know lipstick, and this is the best lipstick that I have ever tried. This is it, period. We are done. Look no further, you know? And so when I found it, and then I let other people try it, let them sample it, and everyone who has ever tried it said the same thing. So I knew that I had a winner when not only I liked it, but others that I respected their opinion. I knew they were going to tell the truth. When they tried it, when they loved it and said the same thing, I knew it was a winner.
Oh, that's so cool. Sure. How long was that process for you?
Several months. I don't know exactly how many months, but several months, because I wanted to be very sure. So let me tell you guys, this is exactly how it happened. I was talking to one of my friends one day, and I was like, you know, I really want to start this lip line. You know, I would love to do that. And she was like, so what's stopping you? And I was like, well, I don't even know how to begin. She was like, well, the first step is just to begin.
Right.
So
this was how many years ago?
Yeah, this was about 3 to 4 years ago.
Okay.
Is when we had that car. We were in Arizona, so however long ago that was. And that's when we had the conversation, and she was like, Ashley, just do it. And I said, well, dang it, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. And that's lit, and bam, and then I just started doing it. That's exactly how it happened. Just that random conversation, that little push changed the trajectory of my life.
Right.
You know? Yeah, because out of doing that, I've gotten so many opportunities. I've met so many people, you know, and so it's like, you know, of course, my goal is to be like a, you know, billion-dollar company that sells for 600 million to someone, you know, there's my goal. Yeah. But let's say, Lord forbid, I don't reach that goal. It's given me so much that I otherwise would not have had the opportunity for. So it's a win either way, you know?
That's like at Facebook, their motto is move fast and break things. And that's because you're never going to be ready. Your product is never going to be as perfect as you want it to be. You know, you just need to take that first step and like, just do it, you know?
Do it. Exactly. Where are you advertising? Where are you getting, you're all online sales, of course. Yeah. You don't have any brick and mortar place or?
No brick and mortar. No. I would love to get into retailing. I would love that. But right now it's all online. So everything is, you know, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, things like that. You know, working with influencers, have them use the product. So that's how we're going about all of the marketing now.
Awesome.
That's like how a lot of businesses are.
Right.
Right.
A lot of the influencers live in our area, so they come in even if they don't admit it. But
let me tell you, if I lived in LA, girl, you would see me at least bi-weekly. Okay.
Exactly. I love that. That's so cool. That is so cool.
Yeah. So can't wait to try your stuff. I mean, the colors are amazing. You know, I think that I always look for somebody with a little bit of, you know, even my skin tone or even darker, just because I know those colors will look good on me versus like I see, you know, like a blonde hair, blue eyed girl, you know, in the advertisement, I'm like, you know what? I don't think those colors will look good on me.
Right.
So, you know, like there's certain lines that cater to people of color or people that are, you know, have melanin in their skin or something like that, like even like Fenty or something like that, you know. So I tend to gravitate towards those lines because I know that those colors will look better on me, you know, my Persian skin, you know.
Yeah, and that's something that was super important to me was the fact that we don't see I'm going to use myself. I don't see myself a lot, you know. Now I feel like it's becoming more prevalent. But it's like, I mean, you just don't see yourself a lot. And so I really wanted to feel like everyone was included in this, you know. So I used an Asian model. I used, you know, of course myself, I have a white model, black model, you know, deeper skin model. I wanted to be able to show that these colors look good on everyone. I'm not just trying to cater to one demographic. I feel like if you're a 50-year-old black woman and if you're a 20-year-old blonde with blue eyes, these are gonna look good on you, you know. And so that was something that was very important to me, because in the beauty industry it's like this certain idea of beauty, and I don't agree with that, you know. And I think that, you know, it just, when as a young girl growing up, so you know, I look to people like Naomi and Tyra, you know, of course, because those are the women that looked like me, that were doing what I wanted to do. And so actually I paid homage to them in my next collection. I have a Naomi and Tyra lipstick.
Okay. Gorgeous stills, you know.
Yeah, right? Exactly. And I have a Chanel and an Iman. Like when I saw Iman in Michael Jackson's video, I was just like, she was just the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen, you know? And it's like, I want that to feel normal. I want all women to have the opportunity to feel beautiful, because this image that society portrays and, you know, or has portrayed to say this is what beauty is, I don't agree with that. And I don't think that it's fair to so many women out there to make them feel like what they have naturally is not beautiful.
Right. Yeah. I think a lot of women have that one person that they kind of, I remember, like, so I have a beauty mark. I like to call it a beauty mark, not a mole. I have a beauty mark right over here that's very similar to Cindy Crawford's. And I just remember being like, oh, she has one too. Because when I was younger, people would always be like, you have food on your face or something like that. And I'm like, I can't actually get rid of it, you know? So I feel like a lot of women have that connection with someone, you know?
It's funny. I kind of had a connection with her too, only because she was like half Persian or Persian. Had a Persian. So she was my coloring. And so I always like looked up to her too, but I didn't have a mole on my face.
Well, now you can draw one on or tattoo one on.
Honey, listen, if you have a little pimple, turn that into a mole.
I did that once because I went to Chicago. My friend Jackie. I had like a pimple here and she had something, so she drew one with a black liner and I did it. And by the end of the night, we're meeting these guys, and one of them we were laughing about. He looked like the guy from Twisted Sister. It was like blonde permed hair, long, big permed hair. And but then we finally stumbled into our hotel room, and I had this black streak across my face from my mole. It was like
So there's a gotcha. You have to make sure you don't rub it off.
That's so funny.
Yes.
I saw that though with some inspiration for you as well, because I saw that it said when you were a model, you know, maybe you didn't always have the right shade, or you know what I mean? It's important for that to be represented.
Yes, that was something that, I mean, was so common to run into. First of all, you know, I mean, I'm sure it's different now, but like they didn't have the right foundation colors for us, you know. And I have Native American in my blood, so I have a very like red undertone, you know. And so it was like just so many times I walked out of the makeup chair feeling like, dang, I should have done my own makeup, you know? And that's actually what, you know, kind of what prompted me to start doing my makeup just more and more. Because again, I had always been someone who I would, you know, do makeup, but I didn't do all the eyeshadow and all that. Only when I really just like felt like sitting there and just doing that, you know? But it wasn't something I did like on an everyday basis. And when I got to LA, or you know, even when I was in Miami or New York modeling, there wasn't always someone there who like knew how to do my face, you know, or like knew how to do my hair. I cannot tell you how many times I just came to the shoot with my hair done because I did not want them even messing with it. I have really short hair too, like Halle Berry short up there. So they had no idea what to do with my hair.
You look great with long hair.
Thank you. Let me tell you, I love changing my hair up. I'm all things beauty. Give it to me. Hair, makeup, like skincare, all of that. And so I like to change it up a lot. And actually, my real natural hair is like really curly right now, but it's kind of difficult to do and I didn't have time. So I threw on a wig for this because I just didn't have time, honey. Like, I'm busy, girl. So, and I love that. I love having wigs that are available and on deck. So times like this, when you just don't have time, especially as like a busy wife and mom and business owner, you don't always have time to keep it together. So thank you for keeping it together for me.
Yeah. Well, that looks great. I mean, every time I've worn one, it looks like a toupee, like a bad toupee.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
oh, you got to get the lace right, girl. You got to have the lace right.
You know, I need help. I need definitely.
Yes. I can help you, ma'am. I probably when I come to LA, I'm gonna come see you guys because I can't wait to try this stuff. Well, I've already been trying it, but I can't wait to try this now that I know this can be a setting spray that's gonna change my life. This filler in a bottle, you guys are gonna have to send me more of this because I don't know how long it's supposed to last, but I'm like, ooh, yes.
It feels so good. The makeup
really
slides on so nicely.
Yes.
You will feel like your skin is transformed after using it. You will.
Ooh,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially with everyone wearing masks right now, skincare is super important. I don't know if you're having issues with your skin, but
I am.
Yeah, we keep hearing that with so many of our patients, and so luckily with YovinoMD,
the maskne, you know, the mask.
Okay, so it's not just me. So that
it's everyone right now.
I'm like, because my face is always sweating under there. And I'm like, I can't do this, you know, like I'm not willing. I'm sorry, I call it vain, but I'd rather have my mask down here or something because I'm not trying to do all that. Okay.
Yeah, for me, the only thing I've been doing now is I'll just use the toner and then I'll just do filler in a bottle. I've been keeping it very simple, and like that's kind of cleared up a little bit of my maskne. But it's been a little bit of a roller coaster.
It does look better,
right? Yeah, it was Dr. Sarah was like, you just got to stop with all the stuff, you know. Just try the filler in a bottle.
Look at my face. I'm like,
I mean, I was like, why am I breaking out just all right here? What's going on? And I have always kind of dealt with like, you know, occasional acne or whatever. Like I'm someone where if I eat certain things, I break out. If I'm stressed, I break out. So just like different triggers, you know. So I think that's another reason I've always been so into skincare is because I don't like texture. So any little bump, like let's get rid of this, you know.
For sure.
And so absolutely. So now that I know, so I'll use the toner first and then the filler in the bottle, and then I put the premium growth factor cream. Do I do that before or after the filler in the bottle?
Before. That is the first thing I put on my face every day. Is that. I mean, that is amazing. Like, and, you know, lately everyone's like, your skin. That one product has really transformed my skin.
Oh, I'm so, yes. I wasn't sure which one I should put on first.
The growth factor is the first thing you want to put on. It's going to repair any DNA damage, things like that. You know, our products are medical grade, so they are dermatological.
There's the difference between medical grade and just like store-bought, even high-end store-bought, like La Mer and things like that. Medical grade is a whole category of its own.
Right, which has higher level percentages of products, has better barrier molecules that will penetrate your skin deeper, and it's free of parabens, sulfates, formaldehyde, fragrance, you know, so those are things that, you know, end up they can cause other issues beyond just normal skin stuff. So you know, you really, that's what Ashley was breaking out. And I'm like, well, what else are you using? I don't understand. Why are you breaking out with our products? And she's like, well, I'm using this. And I'm like, who makes that? Oh, this person. And I'm using that. I'm using that. And I'm like, can you stop all those other products and just use our products? Like, what are you doing?
It's really cleared
and
up a lot.
She's like, I've been using it for 4 years. I'm like, I don't care. Just use our stuff. And now look at her. She's like, all clear. I'm like,
yes, I'm super excited for that. I'm going to report it back to you guys seriously because I am having that issue with like the breakouts around here. So, you know, you guys just sent me these. So I haven't had an opportunity to try them for a long period of time, but I am really looking forward to it. I'm going to report back and tell you how amazing my new skin looks and go from there. I'm super excited, and I'm really excited to set my makeup with this. And then also I can use this after cleanser too, just
you
with like,
you should use the toner before you apply any products because applying your your products to dry skin is not good for optimal absorption of the medical grade skincare products.
Somebody's learning something.
Okay. Give me the optimal absorption, okay?
For everything to like absorb into the skin, you want your skin to be moist. And so the ideal toner is created to help with the pH balance of your skin, any sort of lingering redness. And then so you spray it after you cleanse. And then while your skin is still a little damp, you want to apply the products.
Right.
Okay.
The filler in a bottle, the filler in a bottle has 4 different hyaluronic acids in it. So what hyaluronic acid absorbs water and pulls water to it to help plump. So you want to have a little bit damp skin when you use that one.
Okay. That's really good to know. That's really
and then
good.
you can use it to set your makeup. So it's like you can use it for a couple of different things.
A double whammy. I love anything that I can use for multiple reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
We were like, you know, when it comes to creating a skincare line, you need to create products that are functional, right? Just like having a lip gloss with a lip liner. You want the two to go together. Same thing with all of our products. It needs to be functional. People need to be able to do it every single day. You know, all of these things we thought about.
And not be a chore. But, you know, once you find that, oh my God, look at my skin, you're going to keep wanting to use it. To do
Absolutely. I can't wait. I'm super excited about it. So I can't wait to report back to you guys, especially now that I know I have more information.
Right.
You know, it's even better. I'm super excited about it. So let me ask you, I have a face steamer as well. So say I wanted to steam my face. Like, could I put any of these on while I was steaming? Yeah.
You could, but you know, with steaming, you really want your pores to open and all the, you know, impurities to kind of come out.
Okay.
So you don't really want products on your face, to be quite honest. You want a clean face. Wash your face with a nice facial cleanser, which we should have sent you the YovinoMD cleanser too, but that was another story. But you want to.
I will still accept it.
You want to wash your face with a nice, you know, facial cleanser, and then steam and allow those impurities to come out, and then wash when you're done with your steaming one more time.
Okay.
So
and
you don't want
apply the toner, and then the growth factor, and then the filler in the bottle, and
after you've done cleansing, after your steam, cleanse one more time, and then that's your order that you're gonna
got it. Perfect.
Do you have any other fun beauty tools at home?
Oh, girl, I got too much stuff probably. So I have my steamer. You know, I have my little, when COVID happened, I bought my little facial tool kit. Didn't work out well for me. Because I feel like because I didn't really know how to use it, I think it made my breakout kind of worse. So yeah, I stopped using that. But I have just so many products. I'm like a product junkie. So I love trying new stuff, seeing how it works with my face. I just love it. So I have a lot of beauty stuff, but I try to keep it like, I don't have a ton of tools. I really like having a nice cleanser, a really nice like exfoliator, and I'm all about hydration. So actually I use like vitamin E oil. I use aloe vera on my skin, like the aloe vera leaf. And that's kind of what I do. So I don't have a ton of tools, but I do have a ton of products.
Okay.
Do you find that with your lipsticks that you have to have different lipsticks for different decades of life? Because as you know, women age, there's a lot of lines and a lot of other things, and you don't want a matte lipstick on an older lip because then it looks even older. You know, you want something that's more hydrating. Like, have you geared kits towards that?
You know, that's actually a really good idea to gear some kits at that. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Dr. Sarah. That's a great idea. But right now, so the formulas that we have, like for instance, I have an aunt who is about 10 years older than me. She has every single lip product I've ever come out with. They all look amazing on her. Now, I will not lie, her skin is amazing. You would not even believe how she looks at her age. But even like my mom, you know, we all use the products. I've seen at trade shows, you know, I've had the opportunity to, you know, sell to all types of women. And I found that these liquid velvet lipsticks, something about the formula, it doesn't crack as much. You know how some lipsticks, I won't say any names, but some, when you put them on, they immediately start cracking.
It's like chalky.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Chalky. These are so smooth, so lightweight that it almost barely feels like you have anything on your lips. So that's one thing that I really, really love. However, that's why I also have a product called Diamond Lava Vinyl Lacquers. They have the high shine of like a lip gloss. So if you want that really shiny look, but then the high pigment of a lipstick. So it's like a lipstick, lip gloss, love child. That's what I call it.
I love
Diamond
that.
lacquer lip gloss.
Yeah, diamond lava. And I call it that because it's just like an explosion of color that just goes down. You just slides on your lip. That's what it reminded me
I
of.
love that.
Thank you.
I think that's such a cool. It's funny because I was in Sephora. I was picking up some things at Sephora, and it was like just my birthday was like a week ago, and so I was
Happy birthday.
I was like, let me.
It was last Wednesday.
Yeah, I was like, let me, buy myself a little something, and I was like, what's the shiniest, sparkliest lip gloss that you have, and I'll take it.
Is that what you wore today?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I am
I
all
need to
about
try
the
yours.
gloss.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I need to
So
try
this
yours.
is Foxy. This is a lip polish actually, and I have that on over my liquid velvet lipstick right now because I like matte quite a lot, but sometimes you just want shiny. So yes, this actually I feel like goes over everything so well. Any nude, because the thing is it's so sheer that it almost takes on the color that you put it on, but it gives you just a little bit of shine.
Oh yeah,
I
I like that.
love it. Let me just show you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, beautiful. I see that.
Love it. So, but the diamond lavas are like a mix between this and a liquid velvet lipstick. So you have your liquid velvet, which is super matte. This, which is super, super high shine, but very opaque, almost see-through. And then you have the diamond lavas, which are like a little bit of the best of both. Shiny, but also. Oh, someone asked, what is this again? This is Foxy lip polish. High shine, very opaque, lots of sparkle in it. I love it.
I feel a collaboration or something. She's known for her lip augmentation and her lips. You're known for lip glosses, lipsticks, everything like that. I feel something brewing here.
Listen.
We are giving away a free lip aug for our lucky viewers. They just have to like the photo in my profile that has Ashley on it. So if you guys look at Ashley's photo and like that photo and tag your friends and say lip aug, you could be entered to win a free lip aug with Wrestling Kiss.
Can I answer even though I'm not there?
I'll take care of you if you come to visit me.
Yeah, you have to.
Honey, I'll make a trip to LA next year. Right after all this foolishness is over, honey. I will be there.
I know for sure. Well, we're coming up on our hour, but we wanted to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Any last parting words?
Oh, thank you all so much for having me. I really enjoyed it. Listen, I am always available to talk beauty. So whenever you need someone to talk beauty, I am here. I'm all about it. I could go on forever. Okay?
I love it.
Thank you so much for having me.
We were super excited to see the growth of your company and see where it goes in the next, 1 to 5 years. Who knows? Maybe we'll be hanging out with you on your private jet.
Listen, from your mouth to God's ears again. Okay? Let's speak it. Let's manifest.
Yeah. We're going to put that on that spider web.
Yep.
Heck yeah. And look at it. That's another really important thing, guys. You have to look at it all the time and see yourself in that. Okay?
I see myself on your jet.
Yeah, I see you too. I see us, honey, going to the island, okay, to celebrate a birthday.
Well, thank you so much, Ashley, and safe travels.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll talk to you all soon.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.